cleaning industrial art storage shed, big heavy metal. Oh my goodness. What? Well, not like yeah. I did actually have a teacher who ended up in jail for that kind of shit, so that was in primary school though, so 12 and under, even fucking worse. Okay, that's all of that. Do I really need to eat. I want to get these cards finished today. Okay, hang on. Let's... Okay, mini break. I need to close my curtains for a start because the sun's gone down and all of that. I'm going to put the pies on. That gives me 40 minutes to get these cards done. Alright, yabby! 40-minute timer starts now. Okay, the cats have been like completely asleep, doing all the naps and stuff. The second that I stood up, they're both like, "Oh my god, we're starving, where's dinner?" So they also have noms. They appear pleased by this development, so that's good. The inks away. There we go, they go in there. There's Rizun cat. Aww! Cutie fluff. Size of these got to, actually. Ah, they are a little bit smaller. That's fine. Basically, the plan is to stick all these down to the card bases, attach the gratings, a couple of dots, and then split them up into 4 sets of 8. Hopefully. Can we get 32 cards done in the next 40 minutes? Probably not. But I'm gonna try. Go away, Dot. Also, I stood up and realized just how cold I am. It was weirdly like warm today, kind of warm. Like it was only 20, but it was a warm 20. And I stood up and I was like, oh, I can't feel my extremities. Whoops. I'm thinking about getting. You can get. See, it pisses me off though because it's got like proprietary refills. There's a thing you can get. It's double-sided tape. It kind of looks like, you know, the thing that you use to apply packing tape. There's like a handle thing that you can, and it has the teeth, and you can use that to apply packing tape. It's like that, but for double-sided tape, as opposed to single-sided tape. And I've kind of thought about it, but you have to get their like special refills because you can't. There's no like generic version of, so it's kind of like. But every time I do something like that, like this, I'm like, that would probably make life easier. Need to get through all my existing well, my existing double-sided tape first. Without yeah, like a tape gun. I think it's actually called. I think it's because it's called an ATG, so I'm assuming the TG stands for tape gun. Yeah, I would still need the tape. I did wonder whether or not, because like it's basically this. Okay, so like regular double-sided tape, right? You've got the release paper on the outside, and then the tape on the inside, so that this outside layer is like, you know, you can handle it and it doesn't stick to things or whatever. The cartridges that come with the tape gun are basically the reverse. So if I were to manage to just a little bit get it round the other way, oops. I don't know why I'm bothering to actually like do this to show it, but like, okay, so there's the tape. So you take that off all of the way so that like the outside is the tape and then the inside is the release paper. And so as the gun feeds it, it pulls the release paper back, but the tape gets dispensed. I don't know whether I could use this and try and have it work the same way somehow. If I just like took, you know, this is just Kmart stuff. I don't know whether there's anything special about the tape that like, I don't know whether it could work this way. I feel like it probably could. You just have to take off that first layer of release paper to like bring the release paper back to here so that it's on the outside. It'd have to be doable, surely. That is a thing that I have thought about previous, and then not really gotten anything beyond that point. Whoops. I reckon it could be doable. But I don't know whether the tape that they use has any more, like, if it breaks easier kind of thing, like when you're dispensing it from the gun and you like, you know, you're putting it along and then you tend to like move your hand just such that it moves the tool and like helps the tape kind of break off from the bit that you've just dispensed. I don't know whether the tape has anything special to it to facilitate that any. But I feel like I probably could work something out. First one just like that. Area of application may need to be calculated. Yeah. If there's anything the tape has more stretchy qualities, so it doesn't. Yeah. That's what I'm wondering. But, you know, for the sake of probably several hours in Tinkercad, and maybe a dollar's worth of tape. Because if I remember right, these are about, I think they're about $2.50 for a 2-pack. But for science. And if it did work, it'd be a hell of a lot bloody cheaper than buying those. Because, like, I like this style. I like this style of tape runner. But I can't seem to get these much cheaper than about $2 or so. And that's $2 for... Actually, no, I think the cheapest I got was 3 of them for... a 3-pack of them for about $8. I think that was. And they've only got 8 meters on them, whereas these have 20. I mean, in theory, you could just take basically like a packing tape gun, and as long as the double-sided tape was reversed, it would, in theory, work in the same way. The problem with that, though, is that you don't have... You need the part with the double-sided tape, like the tape runner, you need the bit behind it to take the release paper away. Just in the back of my head, but oh shit, yeah. It's been back there for years. Thing is, though, you need to shoot around the tape to prevent. Oh yeah. See, the thing is, though, in saying all of that, if I were to use a tool device thing of that nature, it means that what gets dispensed onto here is exposed tape. So I would need to tape runner and then like have a card base ready to go and put it on. So I don't know, in doing like a batch like this, maybe it is more efficient to do it the way that I'm doing it now. Because now I can go through and do all of the tape. See, but then I need to, like, then I've got the second stage of, like, I need to pick one up, take all the release papers off, put it on a card base. So, like, really, I'd be skipping this step entirely and just going straight to the second step? Yeah. That would be, I think that would be better overall, wouldn't it? Oops. Oh, hang on. Jingles! It's boxing! Hi, boxing! Efficiency is the enemy of perfect. This is true. You have more security doing this way. If you get interrupted, you have to do something else. You have the freedom to do so. Yeah. Also, morning and evening. Thank you! How are you doing? Thank you for the jingles. Yes, it is getting rather late here. Like, even for creates. This is a long stream. But, you know, we got to talking, and I was making stuff, and stream feels good, and I have yet to be overwhelmed by the feeling of must get out now, so... Plus pies are in the oven, so... I get to keep crafting, and I get to smell yummy foods. Be tortured by the smell of yummy foods. I just really wanted to get these done by the end of the stream. And I probably would have if I hadn't gotten distracted by the dots. No. I'd go longer on creates more regularly if it wasn't for the fact I had to stop for dinner. And I know that's mostly a problem with my own creation, but yeah. I have to do knobs. It's a question mark. What are we question marking? Sorry, I'm not sure which bit I was saying at the time that you question marked, so I'm like... Do I need to clarify anything, or... Oh my god, I'm gonna finish this roll of tape. Ah, there it is. Hey! Finish the roll of tape. Okay, I'm definitely going to want the bin for this bit. It's gonna go under there, and I need to remember that it's down there because Black Cat will want to sleep there later. Don't worry, I have more tape. Is this the last roll I have? And this one? It is! Fuck yeah! Now I'm wondering. Because I do have these rolls of tape that I got from Alina Craft. And I've had them longer. I'm wondering if I should use those up first. Do I have two of the... Wait a minute, what's happening here? I got two freebies. They were freebies. 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 of an inch. I've got a 2mm. Fucking Y. 10mm. Oh, I've got 2 rolls of 10mm. Okay, cool. And 5 mil. Yep. Let's start with one of these, actually. Actually. Little says interjected. Oh, yeah, we made. I made confetti. Because I wanted them to color match the things that I'd been stamping, so I made my own. It wasn't on the cards for the pun not intended. That wasn't on the cards for the streaming today, but yes. Because I had a bunch of these stamped out from last year that I never ended up using. And so I'm like, I want to get those used up. And so I stamped all the sentiments, die cut all of the sentiments, and then I'm like, I want matching little dots for the cards. Because I have this die now that does a bunch of circles. So I literally just took the leftover scrap bits from the ones that I cut out before, inked them up, die cut them out, put them in the little containers. It's all good. But yeah, that took time. So now I'm a little bit, not rushing or anything, but yeah, the stream is... Oh! Is that a one-off, or... Oh, might have been a one-off. Thank yous for the follow, much appreciated. Okay, we got it. That first one I did, I was like, oh no, can I not tear this? If I can't do it with my thumbnail, then hell no. I'm not sitting here and using scissors to cut it up, bugger that. That makes it take so much longer. Maybe that's why I haven't been using this tape so far. Although really, I shouldn't be using my thumbnail either, let's be fair. How can I... What can I do to... Wait a minute. Could that work? Oh, totes. I've put a ring on. It has butterflies. I think it cost me about 80 cents off of one of the cheap websites. So rather than pressing down with my thumbnail, I can just press down with that. It's not as neat. As in, like, it doesn't feel right. Because I'm not pressing against the end of my finger, but... It'll save my fingernail, which is good. Well, while my nails aren't too bad, that last one I did, I could feel my nail flexing, so yeah. Jewels, not tools. Thank you, Kathy Zilski. This does feel more, like the release paper does feel more plasticky than the other one did, which is probably why I'm having a harder time with tearing it. Like, it's still paper, but... a quiet, proud of myself moment I had earlier today is registering part of why I felt so shit was I was in pain and also heard to take a painkiller, the good stuff. Fuck yeah, Bliffle. I'm proud of you too. Oops. That one wasn't as clean, but that's right. It's on the back, we're not going to see it. Are you feeling better now? Less hurties and stuff? Because yeah, that's a mood. I'm definitely like, why do I feel so crap? Something's hurting and I haven't taken sufficient medication to deal with it. Why do we do that to ourselves? like last night, I went to bed, and for whatever reason I was laying on top of the blankets and I was lying there wondering why I was cold. That egg right before the joint pops. It's just oh, yeah, uncomfy. Because you can't relieve it at all. At least when it's just when your joint needs to pop, you can pop the joint and then you're fine, but yeah. Had a nap and kept the joints warm. Oh, good call. We see other people denying we're having issues, so we don't think to acknowledge it or do anything about it.